Work Entertainment. Let's get it. Made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, yes, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss. What you really gonna do? Waste your time and not receive these blessings? If you gonna stay stuck at the bottom and motivated, not learning your lessons, better rise up, realize your potential, and aim for the sky. Got no time to be playing, polluting my body and mind with the enemy's high. I'm fed up, I'm walking in royalty, recognize you a king. Just call up to God, tap into his power, and you gonna do marvelous things. Recognize where you come from. It was heaven on earth, the beginning of life. 360 degrees of knowledge, inherit your rights. I rose from the ashes, now I'm in charge and I'm taking back my control. I move like a boss, I'm living free, no longer touching my soul. This what he handed me, this had to be divine intervention. They call me the messenger, giving out hope, and I'm praying that somebody listening. Better boss up, use your mind and leave behind a legacy. The devil ain't playing, he deceitful, and it's hard for the treachery. Prison and jail, living in hell, that ain't no life for a king. I wanna live well, time to prevail, conquering everything. Made for a boss, 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 made for a boss. Turn up, come on. Made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, yes, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, yes, made for a boss.
Hey, it's your girl Nikki inside of the Bosswork Media Studio here with Miss.
It's your girl Lovely in the house.
Hey, and we are inside of the Bosswork Media Studio here on Made for a Boss TV. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and hit that notification button, right? Yes. How are you doing
and
today?
Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
You can
I'm
call
doing
in too.
Great. This has been an exciting day. We got two kings. We already talked to one king. Yeah. Now we got another king in the house. We doing it big today. Like, it's just doing, and it's Martin Luther King.
And it's Martin Luther King. Then we got to give a shout out to Martin Luther King right here.
Yes.
Let's put him up on the board.
Yes.
Happy MLK Day. Y'all was out there. I don't know if y'all was out there today, but I didn't get a chance to go out there. But they had lots of marches everywhere going on. But today we are in the house and we have a very, very special guest, Sacramento native, correct? Yes, Sacramento native. Yes. Born and raised in Sacramento, doing a lot of things. A community leader, doing things with our youth. Let's give a shout out to Clifford McDowell.
Woo!
How you doing today? Thanks
great.
for joining us in here today on Bosswork, inside the Bosswork Media Studio on Made for a Boss TV. How are you today?
All right, yourself?
Pretty good. I can't complain.
We're doing great. It's been a beautiful day.
Yes. It's been lovely. MLK Day, you know. And we here to see another day.
See another day.
Yes.
Stay fighting for the cause.
Yes. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself. Your name, where you from, where you grew up at.
My name is Clifford McDowell, born and raised in Oak Park. Preschool in Oak Park, Skill Center. Immaculate Conception Catholic School.
I went there.
Tall Elementary, Kit Carson, Sac High, Sutter. But then I migrated to other schools around Sacramento because I was getting kicked out of schools early.
So were you getting kicked out because you were fighting, or was it a multitude of different things?
I was just kind of like a bad kid, but always with a great heart.
Okay.
That part.
Okay, a bad kid with a great heart. So did that contribute to anything because you're working with the youth? So was there a...
Yeah, that's why I made a change, because like I was getting in trouble so much. Like I was going to juvenile hall a lot, but it was for curfews. I was driving in 6th grade, 7th grade with a curl. I was going with ECI. I was only 6th grader at a high school because I got kicked out of Unified District.
Wait a minute.
Grove.
You were driving in the 6th grade?
6th grade.
Who gave you their car?
My cousin Veronica and Benny Lott.
Oh, he told on y'all.
Oh my goodness!
You know, they taught me the hustle game. Everybody got a pass.
Yes, definitely.
But I'm glad.
And the things that was taught helped you today. You know what I mean?
I'm glad I learned early.
Yes.
From a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Credit where credit is due.
Most definitely. So you went to school in Sacramento?
I went to all the schools in Sacramento.
You went to all of them. Name some of them.
Like
Give a shout out to all your
Did
schools.
you make it to Elk Grove?
Yeah, I went to David Reese.
Oh, you made it to Elk Grove.
Okay.
I went to Rudder, Jackman.
Okay, Rudder, Jackman.
Daler.
Daler.
You know
Yep, I went there.
Like I said, I started off all the schools there. I went to G Parkway Elementary School too.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? I went to all the schools. Like I said, my mom was there for me though. You know what I mean? I gave her a hard time.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on purpose. It just being me. I grew up fast. I had both sides of my family, mom and dad's side. Perfect. Good family.
Okay. Are you the only child?
No.
Okay.
My mom got 3. My dad got he got 10, 11, 12, 13. He got a lot.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
So you didn't grow up by yourself.
No.
Big family.
Big family.
Yes.
Both sides. Both sides right there. My mom and dad's side right there from Oak Park.
So when you think back when you were a kid, what did you feel like the factors were for you to quote unquote be bad? When you think back, what were the issues?
It wasn't bad. Like, I was a follower. I can admit that. A lot of people can't admit that. Mm-hmm. I was a follower. Like, cause like I said, I grew up fast. I was really literally driving to school, 6th, 7th grade. You know what I mean? Drive my cousin Nikki Shev, had my own car from, like I said, from Veronica. And then I was like I said, I was only youngster with a curl back then with Cortezes. Mm-hmm. I was above my time. I was wearing Dickies. I was wearing Dickies in junior high school. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all my cousins had older boyfriends.
We talking about some back in the day. You had a curl in this picture, and Kurt?
He said Cortez. So I
he said back in the day.
The curl.
How old was you in this picture? You and Curdy.
I was at Veronica house right there. We probably was like, I probably had to be junior high.
Oh, junior high. You had your curl underneath that hat, huh?
Yeah, I had a curl.
So when did you realize you needed to make a change? Because what age were you when you realized, like, okay, I need to do something different? Like, this is not working for me. I'm in and out of YA, juvenile hall, so on and so forth.
It's funny because it took me a long time. Because I always was a person in the streets. Like, I deal with all the neighborhoods. I always a person that dealt with every neighborhood. Like born and raised right there. But my change was, it's embarrassing to say, in my late 30s, 40s.
So what was the final point where you're like, I can't do this anymore. I need to change?
When the feds kicked my door in, my son was 4 years old. You know, because I used to take him to school, pick him up at school when he was 4. And then when you're in prison, like, it ain't. At my age, I'm still in prison. Like, dang, I'm still in prison at 30 and 40 years old. So I had to make a change. But everything I said, whoever's watching will tell you the truth. Everything I said when I was in federal penitentiary, I was going to do, I got out and did it.
Absolutely.
I said, I'm done. I used to call my mom so much on the phone. She's like, man, why don't you write a book? You call too much. You know what I'm saying? So I went home. I went to the library every day for an hour and wrote 3 books. I got 1 out, 2 coming out. You know what I'm
Okay. What is the name of your books?
Autobiography by Clifford McDowell. They Gonna Hate Autobiography by Clifford McDowell.
Okay.
And then the change was really my kids. Like, my daughter was on the phone with my daughter, Shanta. And she's like, Dad, you miss everything. The graduations, first boyfriend, all that. So that'll drive you crazy. Then you got somebody else, like, stepping up for you. Mm-hmm. That'll drive you crazy. So that was one of the reasons. And then, like I said, miss my daughter had a kid had a baby. Another reason, then this goes on. Miss my son's first football, first everything. So you be in jail looking at the sky like, what I'm gonna do?
So
all I know is growing up selling drugs, hustling, drinking and driving, all this shit. I was the youngest dude going to clubs at 13, 14. Rancho Royal, Hawaiian Nine. I was at all them clubs.
Mm-hmm. I remember them days.
I was only, you know, I was the youngest on my whole crew. Like a lot of my best friends died and stuff.
So as far as your influences in jail, because I know a lot of people talk about jail as in a negative part, but there are positive parts of jail, especially with the older people that you're in there with and things that they've experienced. And
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I've been in state prison and I've been in federal prison. Federal prison woke me up a lot because when you go to prison, you gotta go on blood time or up north time. Up north time is all the way up to the bay. But I'm Old Park blood, so when I got off the bus, I said, the bay rush you, the blood rush. I'm a blood from Old Park. The people get mad at you because you from up north. Okay, I love everybody from north, but I'm a blood. You know what I'm saying? in my head I'm thinking like, you go to jail trying to non-affiliate, you ain't gang banging. Even though I wasn't gang banging on the streets before I went, if you go to jail, you can't do that. Cause they do your background check. They do all the homework on you.
You gotta pick a side.
Go to jail, try to
pick
front.
a side.
But that was the best thing happened to me, going on blood time. Because a lot of dudes carry you when you're from Sacramento. If you got a whole bunch of people over here, you got Richmond, Oakland, Berkeley, San Francisco, you got all LA. A lot of people, majority of the feds was LA. But my best friends was the shot callers, the Crip and the Blood from LA. So when I went there, it was kind of confusing. Like, I ain't never come back to jail again. I can't do this shit.
It's too confusing.
It's too confusing. They got to tell you who you sell up with. They got to do it. So I went to the shot callers like, man, what I got? How does stuff work? Because on the streets, I deal with everybody. The Crips, the Bloods, the Mexicans, the whites, everything.
Oh, you couldn't do that in there.
You can't do it in there. But I found out you really can. But like it was a blood dude in there. It was on all blood, everything. And I was like, man, this ain't me though. Then I found out you can set up where you want to. So I had like 3 Sacramento cellies that wasn't on blood or Crip count. So when you get into it in there, you can't defend them. Yeah. Or they're gonna get you. So it's different. That's what made me change. Like I'm not coming back. Yeah. Because you gotta fall out with your partners. You gotta fall out with everybody because they're on that time. But going on blood time, you would think it's an LA card, but the dude was like the most genuine people I met in my life.
I'm from Bakersfield, so shout out to Bakersfield. I understand.
Everybody that came there, I told, from Fresno, Sacramento, I said, go, if you're a blood or Crip, go on your blood or Crip time. Period, point blank. Like all the dudes out from Oak Park that came on blood time, I had to go talk to shot callers to get on our time that was on Bay time. And they get busted out. Like, you just on the bus talking about you ain't from. So it's different. So all that, what I'm telling you right now, made me change. Like I said, I can't do this.
So when you came home, what was the first thing because you already had a plan already. So what was the first thing you did to help transition to where you need to transition to? Because that's the hardest thing a lot of people when they get out. It's hard for them to transition.
I really did it though. Like I went straight to coaching football. So I was in hospital.
Okay.
I was in hospital for 2.5 months. I had an ulcer, a bleeding ulcer. So I was cuffed to the bed for 2.5 months. And so I got out when it was COVID-19.
Oh wow!
I was there when like 7 people died in the prison I was at. We had the most cases where I was at, and my hole was this big, so it kept getting infected. So I couldn't get out the hospital.
Oh man!
So my wife called the Congress. She went crazy trying to get me out. She came to the hospital. She wasn't posted where I was at. I don't know how she was there, but she went crazy. Went to Congress with this person, got a lawyer, this and that. Because you're dying there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing medical neglect in prison right now because I kept telling them something wrong with my stomach for 2 years straight. They kept ignoring me. And one day, all blood.
Yeah, they don't want to help you.
They give ibuprofen for everything.
Yeah. That's what my business partner be talking about. He be like,
That's all they give you. But make a long story short, when I was in that bed in the hospital, so stressed out, like I'm cuffed to a bed, this arm cuff. I said, man, I'm not going to do nothing when I get out. I wanted to walk a straight line because everything I went through was hell. From the beginning to the end. Thinking people your homeboys till they not. Like the homeboy I got the case with, he went to the streets, all Clifford, he telling this and that. But then, okay, if I'm telling him, how you get out early? How you get out early?
So just having to deal with
my real people still deal with me, still talk to me. They didn't go for that because in prison, people don't know about the feds. You got to show your paperwork. If you have one code, they're going to know. My paperwork got sent to the head dude. Even though my heart was going like this because he's from LA, but he read my stuff, boom, boom, no secret codes, no none of that stuff. I fell out with a couple people that I call to this day, they marks. Because you should have believed me when I told you this nigga's lying. And this dude is out of jail 2 years, and I got 10 years. And this dude sold to the police 5 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what made me change my life. Like, this dude, I loved it to death. I had his back and everything. But it is what it is. I don't want to rekindle nothing old.
Yeah, but that's what made you change your life, and then you got into coaching football?
So I was the first coach out here, though, at 19 years old.
Okay, so you was coaching at 19.
Because I played for the Vikings, I played for the Raiders, and my coach G, that coached me, I was 19, he said, Clifford, you want to coach football? I was 19 years old. I was gangbanging. And I coached with him. I was the first one, all my homeboys. Then all my homeboys started coaching. Curdy, Jeter, Millie, everybody started coaching.
Okay. My cousin was coach for the Raiders too. So, James Joseph.
Yeah, James, my dog. For the Flats.
Yeah, I'm from the Flats.
I know that. So I started coaching. I was coaching baseball, football, and everything. And then that was one thing that got me off the streets. Then my landscaping thing, Bubblicious. Demetrius, he's like, man, Cliff, you ain't tired of gangbanging? You ain't tired of selling dope? I said, yeah. He said, what would you do if you had a choice to work? I said, I cut grass.
Okay.
But I said it being funny.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But I ended up doing it though. He picked me up the next day, brand new truck.
The next day.
Bought all my landscape equipment. Wow. And I'm doing landscaping again right now. It was called Four Seasons.
Okay.
But he's like my real mentor. He's one of the dudes that don't go with the flow. He gonna tell Clifford how it is. I ain't trying to hear that shit. He want to do that. He gonna take an excuse. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no excuses for my life. I have my mom and dad. I have my grandmas. I have all my cousins. I choose to be a follower. That's why I talk like this. Got to stay hydrated. I got shot in my lungs, took my lungs out, and all that stuff at a concert.
Oh, wow.
One thing that I do here that I appreciate is you holding yourself accountable.
Of course.
Some people, it's really hard for them to do. It's easy for them to blame other people for what they've been through and what they've done. But off the gate, you like, it was me. Like, I didn't have
a bad
trauma story. It was all me.
All me.
So I appreciate that.
My mom, I had the best mom in the world. She had my back. She moved to the Bay. When I got shot to get me up out of here, I stole her car, came right back.
And right back to Sac.
Right back to Sac. But she always had the best Christmases to this day. To today. The best Christmases, best birthdays, everything. My mom, like I said before, my dad did all the time. I was with my dad every day. So I take that down with my kids.
I love that. So is both your parents still here today?
Right now.
Oh, awesome.
Right now.
And your dad is no longer incarcerated?
No, he's been out for a long time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My dad, big sailboat, big Clifford. I'm little Clifford, and we got baby Clifford.
Okay.
So I have one question because I know she has a lot of questions to ask you. How were you able to mend the relationship with your kids? Because for you to be going so long and doing your thing and blah, 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 to be able to come out and build that relationship with them, was that a hard thing to?
Not really, because I always was tight with my kids. I coached all my kids. Even my daughters, I had 3 daughters. I coached them in softball. I coached all my kids in football. I had 3 of my sons on the team at once. So I always been there, but I always went to jail. Because I was, like I said, high-speed chases, 10 high-speed chases. I was a daredevil. Got a lot of trouble. But I'm a loyalty friend. You know what I'm saying? People say what they want, but you'll never find another Clifford nowhere. If I deal with you, I deal with you. From the Heights to Oak Park, 29th Street, Creek, Freeport, everywhere. For Ridge, I never turn on my friends for a click. Like these dudes do out there. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing I can say, watching your documentary, that's one thing that I did notice regarding people who said nothing but great things about you.
Right.
I thought that was pretty cool. And you also mentioned about the Heights and being able to go anywhere and not having any discrepancies with anyone. So that was...
I ain't gonna lie. When you're in your neighborhood, there's a lot of hatred, a lot of disagreements, a lot of stuff. When you go outside the neighborhood and meet other people, you really have fun. I had so much fun at G Parkway and the Heights and Meadowview. I had a ball. All my homeboys from Oak Park come with me, and they be like, damn. You know what I mean? I experienced them to a whole different life.
Yeah.
Then we used to have a clique called, 916 All-Stars. For Ridge, 29th Street Creek. We always kick it together, one clique.
Okay. That's what's up.
And like right now, I got 916 Community Alliance that I started. And I got all the neighborhoods in Sac involved in it.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. So with the youth and your football, the Raiders football league, how's that going?
It's going great.
How long you been coaching with the Raiders?
I've got Raiders. I got championship. I played for the Raiders and coached Raiders.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And I played for the Vikings and coached the Vikings. I'm from the old era.
Okay,
Since 1987.
Yes.
Like I said, I grew up with like the Charlie Lokes and the 69 Malls and the Leavilles and Marquises, them all, and the Rand Taylors.
Yeah.
All them right there, different neighborhoods.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Cedric from the Heights, Raul, all to this day, from 87 to now, I don't follow none of my homies.
Okay. What are the ages?
When I first started, I was 7, 8. Started back then. It started at 8. Now you can be 5.
Oh, you can be 5 to get.
I can be 5.
Okay. Okay. And where does it stop at? 5 to
14.
14. Okay. Okay.
Like I said, I recruit a lot of kids. I recruit all the coaches. I do all that. Like I'm just like I'm a 916 All-Star.
Okay. I love that. A 916
All-Star. All right. And then we got the cheerleaders in the house too, right? You getting the cheerleaders, recruiting the cheerleaders. Is football in now, or is it?
I did a spring training yesterday.
Okay.
But one thing about it, like I'll kick with Jap, Crip, upon a Greg, Crip. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I kick with is from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But about my hoods, there every day with them, all that, because we gotta teach our kids don't be stuck one place. Yeah. I used to tell people that growing up. When I used to be a jail stuff, and the Crips come on. The honor side ain't supposed to be there. I'll walk them to the fishbowl. But people that follow their friends and want to be hating for no reason, when I break it down to them, then they understand better. Like, bro, I know this mama. I know this dad. I know all their kids, family, everything. So if I'm sitting right here, what they going to say when I get out?
Yeah.
You got to think like that because you worry about your friend thing. But worry about your friend going to be there for you. Have you sent you $1? Have you ever did anything for your kids?
Yeah.
It'd be the people that you don't expect to do everything.
They do everything for you. That's exactly how it goes. That's exactly how it goes.
So what would you like to see more in your community? Because Sacramento has a lot going on.
Everybody coming together.
You just same thing with
but it's a different
unity.
That's why it's called 916 Community Alliance.
Yes.
And I started that, but you guys do this. You know, people that still in it ain't when they don't like your picture, when they scared to comment on your picture, they're still gangbanging. I'm gonna comment on everybody's stuff. That's from every Sacramento. If it's something to comment about, when you have a party, when you have get-togethers, when you have all that, when you go to a party like that, you know everybody, but it's only your neighborhood here. You got one person coming from a different neighborhood. You think like, dang, you feel like the oddball. I'm gonna make you feel comfortable. That's why I name my stuff "They Gon' Hate," because people hate for no reason, man.
Yeah,
I ain't perfect. I ain't none of that shit. I've been dropped, I've been beat up, I've been shot up, and all that. But
they hate if they think you perfect, and they hate if you're not perfect.
If you got a girl that hate,
you got people that love you too.
If you deal with different neighborhoods that hate, but the real ones is always gonna respect you for being you.
Yeah,
always been me.
Yes, definitely. So let's shift gears a little bit back into the football field. If the NFL, we see more and more in the NFL, we see more and more players embracing the wearing of a helmet, a halo, protective helmet. What is your thoughts on the use of those helmets and on the modern steps being taken to maximize head injuries?
They try to take they try to take Pop Warner football because of helmets and concussions.
Oh, what?
But now they got the new stuff, the thick helmets and all that stuff. That's why every year they got different rules about football and helmets. They're going to make people not want to play because it gets worse and worse and worse. Helmet to helmet, concussions, or just different things. But I ain't going to lie, it's like boxing. Sometimes people get traumatized and messed up in their head when you play for so many years. Yeah. Football, like I said, my son plays football, basketball, baseball, and track right now. And then flag football is taking over.
Yeah, we got some girls in the crop youth that play the flag football right now.
Last couple of years I coached, I had a girl on my team every year, and they always tight.
Yes, tight. These girls, that's what they wanted to do, too. They was like, that's our vision.
Even like the women, WNBA, they want to get the same pay. Boxers, y'all get less everything.
Yeah. But that'll change. I believe that.
It's going to change when everybody starts supporting it.
Yeah.
When you fill up
that
arenas.
tends to happen in a lot of industries, even in the office field.
When you fill up the arenas, fill up the stadiums for women, that's when it's going to change. Because they're going to see them tickets going to go up.
Okay, and they coming. So, coaches love to coach. Do you have any future plans to coach at a higher level? Or do you see yourself growing in a different direction in life? What is your vision on the future looks like?
I ain't gonna lie. last year was gonna be my last year. I've been coaching for 20 years.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to come back one more year to have like a revenge year. Sacramento Raiders, you know what I'm saying?
Kill it and then be done.
Because I coached my grandkids for the first time. I coached all my kids, all of them, every single one. It was baseball, it was football. So then when I got out, I started coaching my youngest son right away.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody tell me, get away from coaching your kids. Me and my son go at it. Because they understand. That's why they say daddy coach. They say I was never a daddy coach. I had all my nephews, cousins, everybody on my team, but you would never know because I wasn't a daddy coach. Yeah. But when you argue with your kids, it's because you want them to play. So if you get in favoritism, what they're gonna say? Oh, that's a coach's son. So you get away with everything.
How do you deal with? There's a lot of kids who don't have fathers, so you're pretty much a father figure.
For a lot of kids.
For a lot of kids. How do you deal with the discipline part because of social media? How do you deal with that whole? Because in reality, a lot of kids right now are dealing with mental issues due to all of this technology. So
I be having to this day right now, I be having 7, 8 kids playing at my house on the weekends. You know, dealing with, it be some kids they used to you doing this, being this way. Even though you ain't the father or the uncle or that, but you are the uncle, Uncle Cliff, Coach Cliff. Some shit you can do, some stuff you can't do. But at the end of the day, I got such a good heart. It bothers me when they go. I'm on everybody's emergency card. But the parents, sometimes the school will call me instead of the parents. Because the kids will listen to you. You know why? Because I'm a genuine dude. And I deal with the kids, not just with sports. I pick them up. I take them places. I kick it with them. When you just coach kids, you're not a real coach to me. You coach kids, go home, it's not a coach. I pick up kids, kick them kids, take them places, do everything with them. Everything. I even sit in the parking lot sometimes when they love have fun. That's on my resume, so it ain't acting for TV.
So what is a lot? I'm sorry, sis. What is a lot that you're seeing in pertaining to dealing with these kids? Because a lot of these you've been dealing with for a long time. But I'm just saying, how are you able to manage all the mental health issues and things like that?
That's a lot too.
Yeah, how are you able to deal with all of that?
I had kids tell me shut the fuck up. I had kids tell me favoritism, but you got to spend time with these kids to get in their head. It ain't gonna work overnight. But when the kids come to my house, if you gangbang, you can't spend it no more. If you smoke a weed, you gotta go. If you do anything, I give them suspensions. But sometimes suspensions from my house leads them to get in trouble. Real trouble. Over there.
So now they don't have nowhere to go.
He's a juvenile because what I preach now is parents. If you look at my Facebook, I always say parents getting your kids' life. I check my son's temperature at the door. Don't get it twisted. I ain't perfect. He ain't perfect. Sometimes he sleep with his friends and all that, but I ask every person in my house, I check their temperature, see what they going through. Mm-hmm. All of them. Because they always want to spend out my house. But if you game banging, if you do anything game banging, you can't come over. I'm not letting my son be on that type of stuff. My son know I get on him for that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's parents' problem right now. They don't get in their kids' life, man. They get in their life. If your kids is balling or got money, it's good. Even if they under 21. But soon they get shot or die, what they gonna say? My son was this, my son was that.
Yeah, that's the truth. We gotta be there for the kids. Protect the kids nowadays.
They ain't gonna be able to. They ain't gonna always listen to us, but try. You can't hold their hand. My neighbors have told me they've seen kids jumping out the window. Something I never knew. You can't go over no more. You can't go over. So I put cameras in my house and outside, 2 o'clock in the morning. But it hurts me because I be there for y'all morning, your own parents.
And some of the parents have mental health issues.
They do, but they want the easy way out. If you ain't gonna pick my son up, he ain't going to practice.
Oh wow.
If you ain't gonna pay, he ain't playing. All that comes with football.
Wow.
So that's why we try to, like last year I paid for 7 kids. It was a struggle though. I was trying to do so much stuff to get money. Fundraisers wasn't good. Making my money back. About here go 30, here go 40. But I had a list for 7 kids that I was paying for the Raiders.
So any of the kids that you have coached, have they went on to play football in high school and outside college and things like that?
A whole bunch of them. I got coach of the year 3 or 4 times. And the parents always think a lot of kids went to pros, high school, college, but like this thing, if you play sports for so long, they get tired when they go to college.
Mm-hmm.
Like my daughter, she played basketball since she was 5. She didn't want to play no more when she got to college.
They're burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
My son, same thing, he went to college. He came out here, he didn't want to play football no more. You know what I'm saying? And I would salute the moms a lot because I started, but I go to jail. And they keep it going. Like my son, my youngest son, I did 7 years. She put him as first everything. And she said, I did that because I know that's what you wanted.
Exactly. So, about Sacramento. Sacramento still does not have their own NFL football team. Do you think we will ever get an NFL team here in the city?
Shit, as much as they construction on the freeways and all these new apartments, they put that money into a stadium.
And the roads that's not fixed.
But our Sac State is a real college now.
Yes.
It's not a fake one no more.
Yeah, you see they redid the...
No, I'm saying they it's a good college.
Yeah.
You go there, that's good. You know, Sacramento, I mean, going there. But now if we get recruited there, that's tight.
Mm-hmm.
We somebody now. And like you see Mike Bibby and Shaq at the basketball at Sac State.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about Sac State's head coach jumping ship and deciding to go coach in Colorado?
He went for the check.
For Deion Sanders. Do you think it was a good decision?
He went for the check. I feel like it's a business. Like they trade baseball players, football players, basketball players so much, they don't be wanting to get traded. Like Cousins, when he left Sac, he never knew he was leaving. He's the one that had us cracking after Mike Bibby.
Oh, he didn't know he was leaving.
He didn't know he was leaving.
He didn't? Oh, man, I be thinking they knew. Like,
man, he was crying and everything.
Oh, man, because that was a sad move.
Yeah, because they do that to you out of nowhere. But like I said, it's a business, though.
Do you think Colorado is ready for Coach Burns' go-go offense?
He over there with Deion?
Mm-hmm.
I like Deion. He's can't get no better than him.
Yeah.
So if he over there with him, if he ain't doing his job, Deion might fire him on the spot.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So how can the youth get in touch with you if they would like to join the Raiders football or be a cheerleader?
Bliff McDowell on Facebook, Bliff to get on Instagram, and every Sunday we doing spring training right now. And I ain't hard to find at all.
Okay. In your spring training, do you do most of your training in South Sacramento?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now we in Elk Grove. Then we're gonna go in the middle. Every month we're gonna switch locations for the kids could all come. Cause some people like I show you a picture right now. I have 5 kids that called me yesterday.
It's too far. Some people can't.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Give them a chance to be able to relocate.
But
move
right now we got too many teams.
Sponsors.
We got too many teams. Too many teams.
Too many teams in Sac?
Too many.
Well, hey, if you guys want to sign up for the Sacramento Raiders football, Lil Lee, is it a little, how do I say it correctly?
Yes, you program.
Okay.
Youth program.
Yes. Or be a cheerleader, play football, reach out to Coach Bliff McDowell on Facebook. All right. And
we got 7-on-7 coming up. So if you want to sign up for 7-on-7 from 8U, 10U, 12U, and 14U, get at us ASAP.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot again for coming down and letting us know everything that you got going on here in the city. We appreciate you for coming on to Made for a Boss TV.
Yes.
And if you have anything else you would like our viewers to know?
Parents, please get your kid life. Nobody's perfect. Everybody got a pass. Don't judge nobody. But you see your kids on all these videos, gang banging with the guns and all that stuff. Take your kid to the side. Get him out that group. Get him out that circle. You know what I'm saying? Check on your kid. Like we go in his room. Like it been one time, so I seen highway patrols at the corner. I went to search the room. I found 2 guns in my son's room. But at the end of the day, we have to be in our kids' lives, save lives. I got to talk like this for being shot in my chest, my back, my arm, for gangbanging, being a follower. If you out here, deal with your kids, man. Like I said, I ain't perfect. My kids ain't perfect, but if you out here, deal with your kids. Stop them at the door. See what's going on. See them walk out with an angry attitude, what's going on? They got that wrong friend. Call that wrong friend parents. Your son over here tripping, or your daughter. And you young ladies out there, stop setting people up. Y'all a lot of y'all gangbang like young fellas too.
That's a good one.
They have been doing that. Yes. So y'all heard it first on Made for a Boss TV.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share, and hit the notification button.
Yes. And thank you, Clifford.
All right. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you.
One more thing.
Yes.
Go get my book, man. You know what I'm saying? My book is cracking. They Gonna Hate autobiography by Clifford McDowell. It's on Amazon. If you don't get on Amazon, call me and I'll deliver it to your door.
All right, he got
Love
delivery service, or look it up on Amazon. Y'all tap in, get the book, sign your youth up, and all of the above. All right, thanks for watching Made for a Boss TV.
Boss Work Entertainment. Let's get it. Made for a boss. Made for a boss. Made for a boss. Yes, made for a boss. 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 What you really gonna do? Waste your time and not receive these blessings? If you gonna stay stuck at the bottom and motivated, not learning your lessons, better rise up, realize your potential, and aim for the sky. Got no time to be playing, polluting my body and mind with the enemy's high. I'm fed up, I'm walking in royalty. Recognize you a king. Just call up to God to put you with power, and you gonna do marvelous things. Recognize where you come from. It was heaven on earth, the beginning of life. 360 degrees of knowledge. Inherit your rights. I rose from the ashes, now I'm in charge and I'm taking back my control. I move like a boss, I'm living free, no longer touching my soul. This what he had to be, this had to be divine intervention. They call me the messenger, giving out hope, and I'm praying that somebody listening better boss up. Use your mind and leave behind a legacy. The devil ain't playing, he's deceitful, and it's all for the treachery. Prison and jail, living in hell, that ain't no life for a king. I wanna live well, time to prevail, conquering everything. Made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss,
Shout out, Mac
made
Block,
for a
Mac
boss.
Lab. Get all your print needs over there.
Turn up.
All right,
Come
it's
on.
the Kitty Club
Made for
daycare.
a boss,
If you need
made
daycare,
for a
sign up
boss,
for Kitty
made
Club.
for a
If you
boss,
want
yes,
to
made for a
CPR,
boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, yes, made for a boss.
So sign up to be a vendor. If you're looking for your DNA test, go look up Roots Labs. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Yay.
Appreciate y'all. I like that.
That was awesome.
All right.